Good morning, Mr. Ralph.
Yeah, good morning.
So, yesterday in Kano State, there has been citizen uproar. Riot began yesterday afternoon due to the current governor Gida's sack, wherein the appeal court, released a certified true copy stating that Gida was not sacked, but they also came out at the same tune saying that they have sacked him. Now, do you think the judiciary at this time is still independent?
No, not at all. Judiciary has been rubbished. Judiciary has been compromised. Judiciary is a stooge this time around, rubber stamp to the executive, federal and the state level. See, what happened in Kano State has exhumed another international shame. Ghost of another, it has exhumed another shame, another international shame on Nigerian judiciary. See, let me tell you, the verdict read to the members of the public wasn't actually the verdict that the court prepared in favor of the winner of the gubernatorial election in Kano, which I believe was New Nigerian People's Party, I think, NNPP. That's the Kwankwaso's party. It was the party that won election under Governor, I think, Yusuf.
Yes, Yusuf.
He arrived Kano yesterday.
NNPP.
Yes, NNPP. Everybody stood up for him. But what happened was that the copy of that judgment, instead of the original copy, they used a fake copy. Someone replaced fake one. So the result, the verdict read was a wrong one, another document, not the one prepared by the real court.
The judiciary has said it was a clerical error.
It's always like that. They either call it clerical error or technical error. What you can see in this, what you always hear in this part of the world is technicalities and the clerical. I think understand. See, let me tell you, before you know it, it will be a clinical error. They will target another one, clinical error. Let me tell you, Kano State has opened everybody's eyes that even the judgment that was read against Obi Atiku and INEC was a wrong one. It wasn't prepared for the accurate offense that took place among these aggrieved political parties. They read the wrong one. I don't really understand. Our judiciary has been radicalized, rascalized, and compromised by both state executive and federal executive. See, let me tell you, office of the governor today is in charge of everything happening in that state. Office of the presidency today is in charge of everything happening in Nigeria. They don't want to look at the other side, department of, organs of government. The two organs of government, which is judiciary and the legislative. It is the executive that is deciding everything. They paid some person's money to exchange that verdict and put the wrong one. Court has now come out and apologize to everybody. And the judgment read has been read though. It has never happened anywhere in the world though. They have read it. So if it happens here, it's going to enter Guinness Book of Record. That Nigeria is the first place whereby judgment has read, and they later find out that the judgment read wasn't the actual one prepared to be read.
Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Mr. Ralph, now, as a Nigerian who believes in the progress of this country, so there is a program coming up November 28th, whereby the legislative arms invited the citizens for a town hall deliberation on electoral reforms. If there should be any change in this our electoral, framework system, yes, what would you suggest that they should change so that we can have a free and fair election? Because if we don't have a free and fair election in any upcoming election, I'm afraid we might just go into anarchy. So what do you think needs to be done as soon as possible?
Thank you, Mr. Ney. You see one thing in life, I don't admire mistake. I can never see a mistake I made and I admire it and said, I like this mistake. No. I'm somebody that if I make mistake and quickly sees it I will make sure I revise that mistake or apologize. Instead of the lawmakers in Nigeria, inviting all of us to go and deliberate on our electoral law, where to amend it, where to leave, where to delete, and where to erase, I would have suggested that the whole lawmakers, in conjunction with the judiciary's department, should come out and apologize to the whole world that they have wronged the world, that they have wronged the ideologists, the philosophers. One, Socrates, Engels, Chairman Mao, Stalin, Winston Churchill. Let me tell you, the people that advocated for these, governmental ideologies. One, the man that discovered or introduced democracy into our system, governmental system of the world. They should apologize to the man so that he will be sleeping well in his grave, where he is now. Socrates, Aristotle, they should apologize to these great Europeans who introduced serenity into our government in a way that government will suit, its citizens. They should come out. Nigerian lawmakers, Nigerian judiciary, that department, Chief Attorney General of the Federation, the past one, Malami, and the current one, the CG and the past one, and the current one, should go to CNN or Al Jazeera and apologize to the whole world and apologize to all these great philosophers I mentioned their name. Are you listening to me? That this is where they got it wrong. Then we should answer them to that call. That is when I will stand boldly and talk to this person. I can't go anywhere. They should come and say they made mistake. They should come and say they are going to reverse the error they did committed in the past. All this year, they change everything in Nigerian constitution overnight. That is not how to, tell the world that we are matured for presidential system of government. The people that enthrone presidential system of government in this present day life is the United States of America, where it first took its hold in 1776, 47 years ago. They should apologize to Americans. They did the right thing there, and we all followed, and other countries, and it was working. Then Nigeria now begins to tell us that they operate presidential system of government. It isn't
the presidential. This thing is working in Kenya.
Yes.
It's working in Malawi.
Everywhere.
It's working
in South Africa.
It's working in South Africa.
Yes.
It's working in Ghana.
Yes.
Why is
different?
Why is that?
Because you have a Nigeria where law is rubbish. You have a Nigeria where electricity.
Mr. Raf, do you think it's the politicians' issue or the Nigerian citizens?
No. The people in charge. That's the politicians.
Why can't we stand up together and fight these guys out?
Thank you so much. That's where you are.
I mean, look at in Kenya. We saw what happened earlier this year.
Yes.
When something was removed, Kenyans stood against it.
Yes.
They fought this man.
Yes.
And we had no choice than to return it.
Why
Nigerians stood aside?
That's why the politicians are getting it wrong. They are the ones that did that wrong. You know where they get it wrong? They are the one that has thoroughly destroyed every governmental department in Nigeria, because they are all astute, doggy, criminalized, criminal politicians. Are you listening to me? That one apart. Two, the department of government that has got it wrong, all wrong, is the executive. The executive, as office of the president, the branch that produces presidents, has made it virtually that only them stands above the law. They tell the lawmakers what to do. The lawmakers follow their footsteps. They tell the judiciary what to do. The judiciary misinterprets the constitution. So the presidency, they have rubbish everything. The office of the president of Nigeria is the biggest, highest, most strongest office of the presidency in the world. That one apart. Nigerian security chief, the service chief, ranging from the soldier army down to the civil defense, they have gotten it wrong. They are being controlled by these government departments, three armed organs of government, especially the presidency. The presidency will tell the IGO police what to do. Police is a system we know that is dependent on the IG. They have their own formation, they have their own authority. They are like a court on their own, and their own responsibility is to protect, secure the citizenry, to make sure that there's nothing like an open aggression from another country. Likewise, the military is a court. The military in Nigeria is the same military in America. The military here is the same military in Israel. Why is Nigeria own different? Is that Nigerian military has been thoroughly, absolutely politicized and monetized. That's why we are having different security outfit formation in Nigeria. What the soldiers are doing here is not the way the soldiers are doing in America. You don't see an armed soldier in America in the daylight, in the market, in the club, in the hotel. You don't see an armed soldier on the road. It happened that if there is natural disaster in America, that is when you see soldiers come out to protect Americans. They come out with heavy military trucks to make sure that they ferry the victims to hospitals, to make sure that they save victims of storm, all this Hurricane Andrew, Tornado. They make sure that they give a particular province or state where this natural disaster hits security and secure the lives of property and citizens of that particular state in the United States. That is when you see soldiers. But in Nigeria here, you see soldiers in the club, you see soldiers in the hotel, you see soldiers drinking in the beer parlor, you see just soldiers on the bus stop fighting miscreants, fighting with motor park touts. Why? Quarreling with civilians. Of course, you can't see it in the United States of America because you must come out on a mission to rescue, to secure the citizenry, the entire citizenry. So that's why this is where we are getting wrong. That one is apart. Then again, the reason why we shouldn't come out and fight for ourselves is because of our youth. Our youth over the years has gotten a different orientation about this government of a thing. Once a Nigerian youth left the locality, the local area, and come into the urban, the city, they will start living all manner of borrowed cultural life. White man culture life has taken over and changed our youth orientation, our mindset today. Our youth are thinking like Americans. Eminem, Twister, Drake, all of them, Tupac. They don't know that the future of this country called Nigeria belongs to them. They are the one that will change the future. They are the one that will change our system. They are the one that will get it right when all these old politicians have been treating us this way, getting it wrong, rewriting the original narrative of Nigeria we know in the past. It is the youth that should correct it. Our youth don't know what to do anymore. Our youth, they have been carried away by internet, by computer, by what they see on the Android. Social media has taken away the attention of our youth. Our youth are not thinking how to change the system, how to fight the government. Yahoo. See, if the youth come out en mass, I don't think 1 million Nigerian soldiers could withstand Nigerian youth. When you talk about intelligence, when you talk about intelligence, Nigerian youths are very intelligent. But what is wrong with them? I don't know. The politicians themselves, they have infiltrated the youth with what? Money. Enticing them with money. All manner of concerts across Lagos, across Abuja, inviting Two-Face, inviting what's the name of this my guy, Davido, and the rest of them, Wizkid, Flavor, Fino. They will start thinking otherwise. Instead of thinking to us on how to develop our youth, their skills, I think understand, hunt more for talents. That is what they are thinking. Talent hunting, singing music, dancing in the club. So let me tell you, we've gotten it wrong. The youth have gotten it wrong. The entire season, we can't come out to fight these people because our orientation is on internet. Woman bra, ladies, girls, clubbing, enjoying our money, playing youth to Niger. What do you call it?
Not Niger.
I didn't understand. So
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Ram.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you.